What's good, y'all boys? Your boy Key, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get right in 2025, man. Right now we got Black, man, this Melissa Ford and them. I seen a part of this podcast and these women started talking crazy. It's like they in their own little echo chamber trying to keep each other single and trying to be proud about it, knowing if they got an opportunity to go off with a man and have children and all that stuff and live they happily ever after, they would have been did that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this delusion, man.
Children didn't happen, and it's probably because I never really saw myself
Lord
as,
Jesus.
you know, being a mom.
Lord Jesus, hold on.
I've been secretly okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on, bruh. No.
You know, being a mom. Like, I've been secretly okay with it, but I felt ashamed to actually admit that.
Welcome to Listen to Black Women. I'm L'Oreal, and I'm joined by
I know I'm finna start laughing, bro.
lot of fun, okay?
This shit finna be funny.
My ladies here are always going to keep it real, hold it down, and be unapologetically Black, of course. Now let's start with my girl Jessie Woo right here.
Having the freedom to be who I want to be is having it all.
Danielle Young.
It's gonna play out.
Ladies,
she about to say,
lady,
though.
woman.
Hey, she got them things out, man.
But like, even before we get into that, I have a bone to pick, okay? Melissa.
Yeah.
I fell for you, girl. Joe Budden. Now, I heard he had a lot to say about Listen to Black Women. Or Black, what was it?
They came up with a couple of, you know, quips and funny little names for the show to, I guess, highlight that I was, you know, on a couple of episodes.
Recognizing.
Cheers. Now let's cheers again to that one.
Cheers to that, friend.
Period. You know, shout out to our brothers for listening to Black men. They come over here. Sometimes they got to check us. Sometimes we got to check them. It's an understanding. We have mutual respect. Never called each other out each other's name. I just felt for you because I know the type of person you are. I know you're a very smart, beautiful woman. And sometimes it's cringy and hard to watch. To see a man like him try to act like your opinion, that is not valued like it is over here. Because, you know,
Yeah.
we value you.
Thank you. It's definitely a
Why she look white? She look bleached out. Like, what the hell? Like, she always look like this? In the magazine, she didn't look like this. She look brown. What the hell?
situation where,
Like a ghost.
you know, I feel like an interloper. You know what I mean? Like, it was very much a man cave.
Yeah, it is.
Before I came along. You know, there was quite a demand to interject a woman's point of view because it was so guy.
Speaking of something else that just makes no damn sense.
Not really. I mean, it could have just stayed guys. I mean, there's a whole bunch of guy podcasts that's thriving right now without a woman on there giving, you know, her interjections and stuff like that. It's just for the sake of having something that look good up there. I mean, you was a video vixen, so I mean, might as well have something that look good up there. You don't say much anyways.
To me, Jonathan Majors. Right?
Oh, Lord. You just...
Numerous times he has said that he's looking for his Coretta Scott. Would you consider yourself a Coretta Scott, ladies?
I think people often forget that Coretta Scott King is and was an activist. And I find it very weird that after you get caught up with beating on a white woman, and in the midst of trying to rebrand, you go and you get Megan Coretta Scott King good.
Because guess where you went?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that shit was weird too, bro. Jonathan Mayers, he stayed running after them white women. And as soon as he got a hold of Megan Good and she held him down while going through a lawsuit with a white woman, like that whole thing, I don't know, I was laughing. It was like a charades. Not a charades, it was like a circus.
And while I love her too,
Bro,
I
her
have to be
shoulders,
honest. This
God
man
damn.
is going to a black woman to rebrand.
But they still together.
Yeah.
And he got found guilty. They still together. So maybe
And in love.
they might be in love.
You need to cross the legs.
Megan is a
man.
treasure in our community, which is why a lot of people were like, girl,
you
no,
girl,
because
yeah.
like we hold you up here.
Bro, what the hell is going on, bro? Bro, what is going on, bro? This is a linebacker sitting up in this little ass chair, bro. She touching both ends. Like, look at this. Ain't nobody gonna tell her either. The sisterhood gonna stay strong and not tell her, and she gonna stay single for the rest of her life. She gonna have all these complaints, and ain't nobody gonna get to the real issue. Like, you're big. You feel me? If you were smaller, you would find somebody that you would have been probably found somebody. You would not be in this circle right now. You only in this circle because you ain't found nobody.
I was on air like, ain't no damn way Megan is dating this man.
And let me make something else clear, too. It wasn't that black people weren't supporting him. His most viral cover was the ebony cover.
Well, I want to go back to the Coretta Scott of it all, because even in that little speech, hearing the audio that he was giving to Grace, and telling her, I'm a great man, and I'm like, don't you know who I am? He was comparing himself to Martin, and it's like you're trying to get a first lady, essentially.
I watched a lot of the trial. I read the transcripts. There were a lot of times when he was asking that white woman to save him by not saying anything, by staying quiet.
Exactly.
Right?
I've been in an abusive relationship, and I've chased his ass.
Okay.
And he's whooped my ass and stomped me down to the ground, and I had 2 black eyes. And I couldn't come outside for months.
Literally.
And that man, people was defending him, and people were saying that this is a good man, this is my guy, he's a good guy. And imagine being that woman, white, black, I don't care what color you are, and he whooped on your ass, and everybody's telling you you're lying because you chased him in one video.
Right. Well, you know what? We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, you just accused the man, and what the hell?
So,
like, what if it was the other way around? What if he was trying to get away from the situation because he did not want to hit her? He already knew how the situation was going to turn out.
Modern woman, right? We are protecting ourselves because now it's coming to the situation where we're blamed for things. Even when we jump behind and help and try to save somebody, we're the issue there. So is that the modern day woman?
No, the modern day woman is just, we've gotten to such a privilege of being able to shift the narrative of what womanhood looks like. Like, my mom married to get out of her house, and her mom did the same thing.
Right.
And I couldn't imagine that for myself. I'm 39 years old now, and I would like to be married and get in a committed relationship and all of that, but I don't want to do so just to escape or welcome in this next part of.
You can't escape. Let's talk about that. You not even fit enough to find the man that you want right now. You can't even find the man of your dreams because you're not fit enough. And you know what? I bet you her preference is somebody smaller than her. You feel me?
Of my life that I think this person is going to usher me into. I don't want to be nobody's Coretta. Like, I'm having a great time being Oprah. Whoopi. I like all the people that don't want nobody up in their house.
What about when you want a sugar daddy?
I really do it to
We talked about this, and I told you.
There's a website for that.
What is your reasoning behind that?
I mean, I know that there's a lot of negativity around that, but I would love to be taken care of and not be any of my money. I don't want the control part if I can cater it.
9 times out of 10, when you're leading with the money, it's because you want to be able to control the person.
Yeah.
So you use the money to kind of keep them in a certain way.
Yeah, but even the broke ones, they want
They want
do.
control
Yeah,
too.
they
Which is why the modern woman is out here kicking doors
But you
down.
also said, no, but a real man is going to provide and not have to look at it as, well, I'm providing for you so I can control you.
Eventually, it all will. Do you have to be out this late? Is it, why are you coming in this late?
That might be respect.
I mean, yeah. Why would I want my woman just coming in at any time of the night? That don't make no damn sense. Like, these women don't have no respect for the other side. Like, they just talking from their side and their side only. Like, they want all the respect and they don't want to give it to no man. That's why y'all don't have no man. And that's why y'all sitting up in this round table talking about how y'all single and how y'all gotta justify why y'all single and why y'all gotta. It's basically y'all hugging each other, just hugging each other tight so y'all won't cry. You feel me? Because y'all all sad. Y'all all really some sad women.
Because it's my job.
Because let that man come across, they all gonna jump and leap and be out of there. They not finna be sitting at this table talking about being single for the rest of their life and all that stuff. What kind of life is that?
I'm a comedian. I have to be at nightclubs till probably 2:30 in the morning. And it started off not controlling, but then it turned into that, just throwing little hints here or doing it in a subtle way to try to make me say, oh, well, maybe I don't need to be out 5 nights a week when I know that's where I need to be.
Yeah. Well, how about if it flips? We all have a couple dollars up here, right? Modern woman. Is the modern woman willing to be the controlling one and take care of the
Yep.
man and let him be a stay-at-home dad?
It's not for me because the ship has sailed on children for me. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a wrap for. Hey, you already drowned out. You bleached out. It's a wrap for you, baby. You used your looks up when you was younger. You got on the podcast. You got on your own podcast and aired yourself out.
So for me, having a man in my life is somebody who is like, will be a really great addition to what I've already set up for myself. Like, I'm now a homeowner. I have a really great
Congratulations.
job. Thank you. So
Dang, you should have been had a home, okay. I mean, you've been having money.
it's just like the guy that would be perfect in my life would be somebody who wants to be a witness to my life and I'm a witness to theirs. We're the rich auntie uncle. That's me.
So you never
Yeah.
thought about kids, marriage, and
No.
I've always thought about kids and marriage, and now it's totally flipped. I am at a point where I do not want kids. However, I'm also open if the partner situation comes in and there's kids involved or what. I am open to that.
You do want kids. You just trying to rationalize it because you feel like it's too late. She said she's 39. That's it's a wrap. It's a wrap for these women. They just can't accept the fact. Like, they gonna hold each other tight to the end. I'm telling you.
I feel like I'm having to keep remaking that piece in order to not make myself feel like I'm mourning some life that I didn't.
Right.
Cause you are. Like, you still are. Like, you are using a support group to get over this shit.
Get that I thought I always wanted. And
It's also making peace with the decisions that you feel like you were always supposed to want, but you never really actually wanted them. If I wanted something to happen,
Right.
I would have made it happen.
Right.
Children
That's real.
didn't happen. And it's probably because I never really saw myself as, being a mom.
She's trying to convince herself. She said she got up on her podcast and said that she left the thing that blocks children from blocks your uterus off and stuff like that. She said she left that in so long she couldn't have children when she checked again. That means that she was probably thinking about having children, possibly. But now that she left it in there so long that it ultimately made the decision for her, she trying to reconcile. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying her best to reconcile with this.
Like, it wasn't in the cards,
Yeah.
And I've been secretly okay with it, but I felt ashamed to actually admit that,
Why?
Yeah.
Because other women made you feel that way? Or society made you feel it?
It's a societal pressure to make you feel like if this is not being used, your uterus is not in use, then what use are you as a woman?
Yeah.
You know what
But
I mean?
they make men too, because
That's what we're here for.
a guy that I've been seeing, he doesn't have any kids. And the first thing that people are all, and I was guilty of it too. I was just like, you ain't got no kids? But I caught myself and I was like, no, Tori, don't think like that. Just maybe he just hadn't found that person.
But it's a little bit more forgiving for them. Like, they can
Yeah.
get away with being like the George Clooney, like Bachelor
Right,
for
the
Life
Bachelor.
kind of
It's
thing.
always cuter.
It just is. For women, it's just like, what's wrong with you?
I've met someone recently, and he's in his 40s and he doesn't have children. I'm like, I had a slight moment where I was like, okay, you sure you got no kids? Like, you sure you got no kids in Haiti somewhere?
Right.
Like, but also I was like, maybe God just saved this one for me. Like,
Right.
maybe that was my little treasure to find.
Here's the funny thing. So I didn't see myself having kids until I was 35. I had kids 9 years earlier than 35. And so, in my mind, I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not going to have a career. I couldn't navigate and do as much as I wanted to do. So,
Bro, she need to cross her legs, man. Like,
Now
she
that
need
my
to-
kids
she need
are
to go ahead and cross-
older, I
Hey,
feel like
on that
I'm a
note,
little-
bro, we gonna go ahead and end that video, bro. We do not have to sit through this video to hear about all these sad, lonely, behind women talking about how. Well, she already got kids. She good. That's Kevin Hart's ex-wife. So she good. She's set for life. All the rest of them, they sad or not. But anyways, man, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, man. We out of here, man. We gone.